you've got vacancies in your Airbnb calendar that you want filled fast, then this video is for you. In this video, I'm gonna give you 7 strategies that can get you booked within 24 to 48 hours. My name's James, and I've been hosting on Airbnb for almost a decade now. In my years of managing Airbnbs, filling last-minute openings is something I've done now literally hundreds of times over, and I'm gonna show you my exact playbook. If you follow these steps in this video, I literally guarantee that you'll get your openings booked. If you don't, then come back to this video and leave a comment, and I'll give you a month of coaching for free. All right, you ready? Let's dive right in with tip number 1. Guest communication upsells. This is one of my favorite strategies because it's the easiest booking to get. Instead of finding a brand new guest, you're extending the stay of someone who's already booked with you. Here's exactly how to do it. Look at your upcoming reservations. Anyone checking in within the next 30 days, send them a personalized message offering to extend their stay at a special discounted rate. If you want a template for this that's proven to work, we've got a killer one inside B&B Tribe, but more on that later. The key is to make the offer irresistible and easy to accept. 20 to 30% off is usually enough to get them interested, and it's still better than having empty nights. Plus, there's no extra work for you since it's the same existing guest, and there's no extra turnover for your cleaning team either. It's just free money. I've seen hosts add an extra 3 to 5 nights to their bookings just by sending these extension offers. It's the lowest hanging fruit for filling up gaps. Next up, emergency pricing adjustments. This isn't always ideal, but in the right scenario, it can definitely work. Here's exactly what you need to do. Go into your Airbnb calendar right now. Find those empty dates. For any dates that are 7 days out or less, you're gonna drop your price by 30 to 40%. For dates that are 8 to 14 days out, drop them by 20 to 30%. I know you're thinking, James, that's a huge discount, but here's the thing. Something is always better than nothing. If you normally charge $200 a night, getting $120 is better than getting $0. Dropping your rates will not only make your place more competitive, it'll also give you a bump in the platform's search algorithm. Double win. Now, there is a caveat to this. If your average booking lead time is short, meaning your listing typically gets a lot of its bookings last minute, then dropping your rates is the last thing that you want to do last minute. So this tip isn't for everyone. It does depend on your listing. And in a couple minutes, I'm going to show you something you can do that's even more effective than dropping your rates. So keep watching. Tip number 3 is to decrease your minimum night stay requirement. This one's huge, and most hosts completely overlook it when they're trying to fill up gaps. Decreasing your minimum night stay requirement means that more guests will see your listing in search results, which is exactly what you need if you want to get those dates filled. If you normally require 3 nights, drop it to 2 nights for the next 14 days. If you normally require 2 nights, drop it to 1 night. Now, I normally don't recommend 1 night stays for most hosts, but when you've got emergency gaps to fill, the rules can sometimes change. You need to maximize your potential guest pool here. Pro tip, you may even want to increase your price when you decrease your length of stay requirements. That way you can make sure you're still getting great guests, and although you'll make less overall on the shorter stay, you can actually earn more per night. Now, tip number 4, use Airbnb's custom promotion feature. This is one of the most underutilized tools on the platform, and it can give you a serious boost in bookings. Here's how to set it up. Go to your Airbnb host dashboard, click on calendar, and then look for promotions in the menu. Click create a promotion. Now you're gonna create a custom discount for your empty dates in the calendar. Let's say you've got empty dates next weekend. Create a promotion and offer 20 to 30% off for booking on those dates. The beautiful thing about Airbnb promotions is they don't just give you a discount, they give you an algorithm boost as well. Airbnb starts showing your listing higher in search results because they want to promote listings that are offering great deals. The key is to make the promotion compelling. The higher the discount you give, the more of a boost you'll get from Airbnb. I've seen hosts get 3 bookings within 6 hours of setting up a promotion. It's that powerful. Now, tip number 5, make an emergency listing update. This is a sneaky way to signal to Airbnb's algorithm that your listing is fresh and active, which can boost your visibility in search results. But here's the catch. You can't just go in and change random stuff. You need to make meaningful updates that actually improve your listing. Here are some updates that I found work really well. Number one, refresh your listing photos. Maybe swap out a few photos for seasonal ones, or add some new shots you've taken recently. Even changing the order of your photos can signal freshness to the algorithm. You can also update your listing description with current information. Maybe mention something specific about the local area, like a new restaurant that just opened up or a seasonal event that's happening soon. Update your listing headline is another great way to improve your listing. You can incorporate some seasonal keywords that are likely to entice guests to click. The goal is to show Airbnb that your listing is actively managed and up to date. Fresh content gets prioritized in the search results. Tip number 6, add a last-minute amenity. This works hand in hand with tip number 5, but it's specifically about adding something new that guests will love and that gives you a reason to update your listing. The key here is to add something that's high value but low cost for you. Here are some ideas that work really well. Add a premium streaming service like Netflix or Disney Plus. This costs you maybe $15 a month, but adds significant value to guests, especially families. Add seasonal amenities. Maybe it's summer, maybe it's a kayak, paddle boards, or yard games. Or if it's winter, maybe it's snowshoes or board games. These small touches can make a big impression. Set up a workspace area if you don't have one already. With remote work being so common, a dedicated workspace with good lighting and a comfortable chair can attract more business travelers. The important thing is to add the amenity, update your listing to mention it, and then be sure to go into your hosting dashboard and indicate on the back end that you have this new amenity. Now, these first 6 tips are great for emergency situations, but if you want to prevent these gaps from happening in the first place, you need to understand the systematic approach to pricing and listing optimization. And that's exactly what we dive deep into inside B&B Tribe. Our advanced pricing strategies training shows you how to price your listing so you rarely have gaps, especially not last minute ones. Our listing optimization system is what helped Andrew from New Zealand hit 80% occupancy right from day one of his launch. And Sarah became one of the top 10% of listings on all of Airbnb. When you join B&B Tribe, you get access to dynamic pricing setup guides, our pricing calculator, and our complete listing optimization checklists. And you'll join a community of hosts who help each other to solve exactly these kinds of problems. B&B Tribe is just $49 a month and includes everything you need to stay consistently booked. You can check it out at the link in the description right down below. All right, now for our last tip, tip number 7, an outbound marketing push. This is the most comprehensive strategy by far, but it's also the most effective for filling multiple gaps quickly. You're gonna reach out directly to your past guests with a special last-minute offer, but you need to do this strategically. First, make a list of your best past guests. These are the 5-star guests who left great reviews and followed your house rules. Don't waste time on guests who are at all problematic. Now, craft your message. Once again, we've got proven templates inside B&B Tribe, but here's a general style that works. Send this as a direct message through Airbnb, or you can use email if you've collected email addresses through tools like StayFi. The key is to make them feel special. You're not just sending a mass discount, you're offering an exclusive deal to valued past guests. I've seen hosts fill entire weeks using this strategy. Past guests already know they love your place, so they're much more likely to book again, especially if it's at a discount. These 7 strategies will fill your emergency gaps, but what if you never had gaps in the first place? The hosts who consistently stay booked don't need emergency tactics because they've mastered the fundamentals. They understand dynamic pricing. They know how to optimize their listings for Airbnb's algorithm. They have guest communication systems that convert browsers into bookers. Now, inside B&B Tribe, our advanced pricing strategies training shows you how to price your listing so you rarely have gaps in the first place. Our training on understanding Airbnb's algorithm teaches you how to stay visible in search results. And our complete guest communication and messaging template library help you to convert more inquiries into bookings. Once again, B&B Tribe is just $49 a month, and you can check it out at the link in the description right down below. Just 1 or 2 additional bookings will cover the entire cost of membership for an entire year. So what are you waiting for? If this video helped you, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for more hosting tips every single week. And remember, don't let those empty dates cost you money. Pick 3 of these strategies and implement them right now today. I'll see you in the next video.